kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Share with me your secrets deep inside. What kind of Pokemon are you?
Hey, what is up guys? My name is Gray and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red Randomuzer Nuzlock. So we're here in Vermilion City. So I think this is really the only thing left to do before we're able to just head out to the Elite Four. So let's see. Vermilion City Gym Leader returned. Alright, so he's finally back here. Let's see. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know the Vermilion Leader's identity, but one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Alright, so I guess that there's like a back entrance to get in here. Let's see. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Alright, so Trainer or Tamer is going to start off with a Corsola, which is fine. Let's go for a Shockwave, and I just realized that I forgot to heal up. Alright, so it looks like I have some decently leveled Pokemon, so let's just go for a Shockwave again. Alright, next a Tropius, so let's see, level... Yeah, so I guess I can leave breakfast in. I can just go for another, just go for a Flamethrower. Alright, and it is almost enough to knock this thing out. Now it's gonna go for a Sweet Scent, and let's see, that's gonna lower my evasiveness, so it's really no harm, and alright, so this time we did knock this thing out. So with the Tropius dead, we're gonna get some pretty decent experience. Okay, now we can just head up here, and let's see. This is a Karate guy. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Alright, so Black Belt Pansy is going to start off with a Chansey. Alright, so let's just go for... Yeah, so all I really have is a Flamethrower and Shockwave on breakfast. Ooh, that did nothing. Alright, so it's gonna go for minimizes. I should probably just switch out and go for something else. Let's go into... Let's see. Should I go for... Oh, I know. I'll go into Mustachio and just should be able to take this thing out. Alright, so the Egg Bomb doesn't do much. Let's go for a Rock Smash. Oh man, that did a lot. Alright, so Breakfast is going to level up to 48, and... Alright, so it looks like we defeated Pansy. Oh, let's see, there is one more trainer. I'm going to battle him before I head out. Vermilion Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader is back. It's like, it's... what? Or are these people just kind of like standing around, waiting for him? You know, I wonder if he left the lights on, because otherwise these people are just kind of like, you know, standing there just staring at each other. Alright, so I guess, yeah, still just go for Flamethrowers and knock, whittle these things down. I'm not getting the one-hit KOs anymore. Let's see, Hypno is going to raise his attack, which is fine. If I can get a burn, it's just going to lower that. It's going to go for a Poison Gas. And it did poison us. Alright, so now he's gonna go for a Super Potion. Alright, so I know how to get this. So first I'm gonna switch into Mark. Alright, so the headbutt does, almost nothing, so I'm gonna cover most of that up with leftovers. And now I can go for a heal bell. Alright, and let's see. Let's go for an Ancient Power. Okay, and next is a Lapras, so I'm just gonna stay in. I wonder if this thing has Ice Beam yet. I know it does get it by level, but it's usually a little bit later. Actually, I can just go for another Ancient Power. Alright, so I did a lot, but I didn't get any of the boosts. Alright, so let's just go for Ancient Power one more time. If I don't get the boost, I'll probably just switch over to something else. And nothing. Mark is going to level up to level 50. And he's going to start trying to learn Perish Song. But I'm not going to learn that one. Alright, so next is a Shedinja. I'll stay in. I think I do have Blaze Kick on Mark. And yeah, of course we miss. Alright, so now it's going to go for a Mind Reader. And this time we do connect on the Blaze Kick. Alright, so now he's going to send in a Sableye. Let's go into Mustachio. Alright, so let's go for an Earthquake. Should be enough. Actually, no, I should have gone for the Surf, just because it would have been rain boosted. Oh, we did get the crit anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. And next is a Slacking. No, I'll stay in. I do have the I have the Rock Smash on Mustachio, so it should be able to take this thing out. It does barely anything. It's gonna go for an Amnesia. Let's see, so he's just gonna raise his special defense, which is fine. I have Earthquake. Alright, now he's just loafing around, so I'll go for another Earthquake. I doubt this actually might have some healing items, but it should be fine. It is able to knock this thing out. Alright, so we defeated Lawrence, got $1,400 off of that, and actually just double check. Yeah, so Breakfast is not poison anymore, but I'm gonna switch Jon Snow up front. Alright, so we got that area covered. Let's see, what is up here? I'm gonna hold off on that and just battle some of these trainers here. Hey, you must be running out of steam. Steam by now. Alright, so Mia is gonna start off with a Porygon. Okay, he's gonna trace our poison point, which is not a problem. We do have we are poison type, so we don't have to worry about that. And it's gonna go for a Sharpen. Alright, so now it's just gonna raise his own attack. It's not a problem since we are gonna be able to knock it out this time. And next is a Huntail. Let's see. it is a water type. Actually, I can switch into breakfast, go for a shockwave. Actually, what I should have done is, after this, I'll probably go back to the Pokemon Center and just kind of heal up, just so I can, you know, not have to worry about moves having enough power points. Alright, so let's see. The Huntail is going to lower my speed, which is... Oh. Okay, so it looks like he's going to go for a Hyper Potion. Ooh, this time I did a lot more, so... Let's see. I'll go for a Flamethrower just to knock this thing out, and then in case I need the other two electric attacks. Alright, now he's going to send in a Xatu, which is perfect. I'll stay in, go for a Shockwave, and hopefully knock it out in one hit, because I think these things are pretty frail. I was going to go for a Nightshade. I should be able to take it perfectly. Oh, he lives it just barely. He's going to go for another Nightshade, which is fine. I can take one more of those. No problem. This time I do really need to switch out. Alright, now he's going to send in a Murkrow, so I will be switching out this time, and let's go into Jon Snow. And let's see. This one just go for Poison Tail. Does pretty, it always does at least neutral damage on a lot of things. Alright, and I was hoping it was going to die to the, to Poison, but it doesn't, which is fine. Let's see. Next is a Krabby. Yeah, I'll switch out. Let's go into... Yeah, I don't want to get just locked into Thrash. I'm going to switch into Mustachio, just get him a little bit more levels. And I guess we just go for Earthquake. Alright, so Mia was defeated. This time I really just need to head out to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Good thing I'm near the entrance. And just hop down the sledge. Alright, so I'm all healed up. Now we can just head back and start battling the rest of the I guess they're not really trainers. I guess the members of the gym, I guess. They don't really... Alright, so now we go back around, and this is the most annoying part of this part. Getting through here, so there we go. I'm in the gym. And let's see, there's 2 more here. I'm working myself into a rage. And let's get probably battle in one in maybe years. Alright, so Antoinette is going to send in an Almanite. Let's see, let's go for a Dig. Alright, so we avoid the Leer, and it's going to go for a Protect. Alright, other than that, we can't really get a good hit on this thing, so I'm going to switch into Mark. And go for a Needle Arm, get that 4 times damage. Alright, so we went for Protect again, and it failed. Now we can go for a Needle Arm. And it goes for a 3rd Protect, and it gets it. Alright, so Protect is gonna fail. Go for another Needle Arm. And next is a Dodrio. So I'm going to switch into Yeah, let's go back into Jon Snow, because he's falling a little bit behind. Everyone else is getting close to level 50. Alright, so Poison Tail isn't enough to knock it out, but it's going to go for a try attack. Hopefully we do not get a status on this. Alright, so we avoid all of those, and let's see, this Poison Tail is going to knock it out. Alright, so we're kind of like inching our way closer to that next level. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. Okay, so he's going to start off with his only Pokemon is a Yanma, so let's go for, I guess we just go for damage and then try to hit the, it's going to go for Detect, and he's going to get the speed boost. Alright, so he's making the pro plays. Now he's going to go for a wing attack. Doesn't do too much damage. Alright, so luckily that thing was really frail, so we are able to just knock it out in one hit. And, let's see, you got 1700 for that battle alone. Alright, so we can go up here, and I guess we just battle this guy. I'm the Karate King, your fate rests with me. Alright, so Marcellus is going to start off with an Exploud. We just can go for a Mega Horn. Try to get as much damage off as possible. And it is almost enough to take this out. So we avoid the Supersonic. Now we can just go for a Poison Tail to finish this thing off. What's next? Next is a Squirtle. I'll switch out into Breakfast and then just go for a Shockwave. Hopefully, you know, we're not knocking things out in one hit anymore, so it is making it a little bit more interesting, but right now it just kind of feels like a little bit of a grind. Like this, when he goes for the Protect, I just have to kind of just wait a turn and then see if I can hit this thing. Oh, and it actually lived. So it's going to go for a Bite. And, yep, doesn't do... Well, now it's going to go for Protect, to kind of just stall things out. Alright, so this time the Shockwave does connect. You can knock this thing out. Let's see. Now he should be just sending in his next Pokemon. We barely got any experience for that. It's going to be a... I think I said it was either Togepi or Togetic. Yep, so it's a Togetic. Let's go for another Shockwave, so this time it is going to be super effective, just because I think it's a flying type now. Yep, so it does... Took out even way better than the Squirtle. It did about half, or a little over half. Now it goes for a Double Edge. And, okay, so we can't go this way. Let's... Do you see kind of a path? There it is. So I'll go up here. Oh, still have to battle this guy. A truly talented win with style. There should have been a comma somewhere in there. Alright, so he's got his level 37 Rouse. Let's go for a Mega Horn. Just get that stab damage. Actually, it's not stab, it's just super effective. Actually, it was a Mega Horn, so that is technically a stab move. Let's stay in. And see, he's going to go for a Sceptile. This thing's always have been giving us trouble. It's going to outspeed, go for a Leaf Blade. Hopefully, it doesn't get the crit. And we miss, of course. Let's go heal up. It's not not gonna take a risk on this thing. Let's see, it's gonna go for another Leaf Blade. Maybe we'll get the poison. Oh no, I'm gonna, let's see, fight and go for a, it's gonna go for a Screech. And just get this Mega Horn off. And down. Actually, in hindsight, I probably should have gone for a Poison Tail because, you know, super effective and stab. Let's see, next is a Victory Bell. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. Don't really have anything to worry about, so let's just go for a Thrash. Alright, so I got the crit, and it's gonna go for a Hyper Potion. Alright, so we're still locked into the Thrash. Hopefully we can get the, oh, never mind, we got the Confusion. Let's just switch out, let's go into Breakfast. I was for a second thinking about going into Mustachio, but I realized that he's switching into a Grass type. Yep, so that probably wouldn't have killed, but it would have done a lot. Now just go for a Flamethrower. Okay, so now he's going to send in a Gold Bet. I'll stay in and should probably heal up. So let's open up our bag and let's see. They do have some super potions. Somewhere. Here they are. And now we can just go for a Psychic and hopefully knock this thing out in one hit. Because I don't want to get poison and I don't want to get the Confusion. Alright, so we defeated that one. Next is a Houndoom. I'll switch into Mustachio. Perfect, because all of our moves are going to do super effective damage. And let's see, let's go for a Surf. Alright, so Cool Trainer Joe was defeated, so I guess... Alright, we already defeated that karate guy, and we have the gym leader here, so I guess we're gonna battle him next episode. But if you guys like this one, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.